Christy Nelson here with your connection and a look at what's happening in North Texas. Two sisters in Fort Worth are mourning the loss of their brother who died in custody at the Tarrant County Jail. The sheriff's office says 31-year-old Anthony Johnson died after being pepper sprayed during a confrontation with officers in his cell Sunday morning. Johnson is the second inmate to die at the jail in less than a week and the fifth inmate death this year. Johnson's sisters tell NBC5's Keenan Willard those numbers are unacceptable.
He was amazing.
Chanel and Janelle Johnson say their brother Anthony was an inspiration to them. A Marine Corps veteran, the sisters say AJ was intelligent, loving, and motivated.
He had a really soft soul, light up a room, can make you smile.
Johnson suffered from schizophrenia. He was arrested Friday by Saginaw police, who say Johnson was standing in the street and waving a knife at drivers. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance and evading arrest and booked into the Tarrant County Jail. His family got a knock on their door.
From the chaplain and the two sheriffs to let us know that our brother had died at JPS.
The family says the sheriff's office couldn't tell them what led up to Johnson's death, only that he had died and the Texas Rangers were investigating, which could take up to 4 months.
We're told we can't even see him, and it's just like, you know, when you get told someone died, it's like, how do we know it's real? Like, can we go see his body? Can we make sure that you have the right identity, that we're talking about the right person here?
Later that night, the family saw a news report with a statement from investigators. The sheriff's office says Johnson refused to leave his cell for a contraband check, and during a confrontation with officers, he was pepper sprayed, leading to a medical emergency.
What's the medical emergency?
The pepper spray.
What was the medical
And why
emergency?
can't you say what it was?
Johnson is the fifth Tarrant Jail inmate to die this year, and the second death in 4 days. His family says Johnson tried to get medical treatment for schizophrenia in recent months, but providers wouldn't take him in, and he was eventually arrested during a manic episode.
If this is the procedure, you guys gotta change it, because it's killing people.
More than 60 Tarrant County inmates have now died since 2017. The family says to honor Johnson's memory, they plan to fight to bring attention to those deaths.
This is the last. This is going to be the last death. The fact that
should be and better be the last death that they ever have, because that's not right.
Keenan Willard, NBC5.
In response to concerns about overall deaths at the jail, the sheriff's office is working to send us a statement. Thousands of students across North Texas will continue with STAAR testing. This year, a computer program and technology will score written answers. The change will save the TEA around $20 million a year. The computer will give a confidence rating. If it's low, or if there are slang words the computer doesn't know, it should automatically go to a human to double check. A Tribune reporter told our sister station in Austin that there are steps they can take.
Yeah, it's a $50 fee to get something rescored. Now that will be waived if the rescore, which is done by a person, comes up with a higher score than the original one. But if it's the same score, then they can't waive that fee.
We reached out to our largest North Texas school districts about these changes. Fort Worth ISD said in part, with the stakes so high for our campuses, we have a natural sense of uneasiness about a computer's ability to score responses as well as a human can. Let's get a check of that weather now. Meteorologist Kevin Smith is here, and it is looking good right now. Are any changes coming our way?
Well, I'm giving the rating for the forecast today about a B. The reason I don't have it an A because of the wind and the humidity level values are on the increase, but there's some changes moving our way. But right now we're dealing with a mixture of sun and cloud cover, at least for our view into downtown Fort Worth. And the winds a factor today, Christy. We can see those winds gusting as high as 29, 30, up to 35 miles per hour. So hold on to the SUVs today. So the temperature forecast. We have highs into the upper 70s into the lower to the mid 80s. And when you wake up on your Wednesday morning, how about those temperatures into the mid 60s, warmer than those 50s we saw this morning. And then by the Wednesday afternoon, highs back into the upper 70s to the lower 80s. And we're watching the dry line to the west of us for the weekend, which means Thursday a level 1. There will only be a severe weather potential into Friday as well as Saturday and also into Sunday, and the possibility of maybe another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So keep those umbrellas handy. Christy, over to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Kevin. And thank you for catching up with The Connection.